Hello students, welcome you all in the series of online classes, and our today's topic is after in my previous video children I was discussing the topic polynomial, and we have discussed up to exercise 2.2. So now proceeding from there, today I am going to discuss questions from exercise 2.3. So let's see the first question of exercise 2.3. The first question is divide the polynomial px by polynomial gx and find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. So first question is say that divide the polynomial px by the polynomial gx and find the quotient and remainder in each case. And suppose I am taking the question number 2 of first. 2 is the polynomial px equals to given x raised to power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5, and second polynomial gx is given x square plus 1 minus x, and now we have to divide px by gx and we have to find their quotient and remainder. So first we arrange the gx polynomial. As you know that when we write the polynomial, we write the constant as the last term. So we can write it as x square minus x plus 1. Now we have to divide the px by gx. So our gx is divisor, so we can write at the place of divisor x square minus x plus 1 is to divided with x to the power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 in this way. Now we have to think that by which number multiplied in the divisor so that we get the first term of the dividend. Our first term of the dividend is x to the power 4 and our divisor is x square minus x plus 1. So now we have to think by which number we should multiply in the divisor x square minus x plus 1 to get the first term equal. It means x to the power 4. So when we multiply by x square, then we will get x to the power 4. So in first step, I am going to divide it by x square times. So multiply by x square in the divisor. So it will be x to the power 4 minus x cube. But x cube term is not here. So you will write x cube later, and when x square is multiplied with 1, then you will have x square and minus x cube. Because x cube is not in here, so I have written this x cube in last term. And now you change the sign of the expression, so it will be minus it will be minus, and this will be plus. Now plus x to the power 4 minus x to the power 4 will get cancelled. Now first you write x cube, so it will be plus x cube, okay, and this minus 3x square and minus 3x square will become minus 4x square, and thereafter you carry the terms, remaining terms, that is 4x plus 5. So in this way you have to write. Now in second step, we have to brought x to the power 3, x cube. So but you think that by which term you will multiply in the divisor to get the first term as x cube. So when you multiply by x in x square, you will get x cube plus x, positive x. So you write here positive x. So now multiply with positive x, then it will be x cube minus x square plus x. Again you change the sign, it will be minus, it will be plus, it will be minus. So again you can see that this minus plus x cube minus x cube will get cancelled. So now you have minus 4x square plus x square, that is equal to minus 3x square, and here it will be plus 4x minus x will be plus 3x, and this will be plus 5. So now you got minus 3x square plus 3x plus 5. Now children, our first term is minus 3x square, and here it is x square. So by which number you will multiply the divisor to get the minus 3x square first term? So simply you have to multiply it by minus 3. So multiply by minus 3, so it will be minus 3x square minus minus plus 3x and plus minus minus 3. So again you change the sign, so it will be plus, it will be minus, it will be plus. So again this minus 3x square plus 3x square will get cancelled, and this plus 3x and minus 3x also will get cancelled. So you finally got 8. So now the division is not possible because the degree of 8 is what? 0, because it is a constant polynomial, and the degree of divisor is 2. So whenever the degree of remainder becomes less than the degree of divisor, your division will stop. You cannot divide further. So on the basis of that, now your division stops, and you got the quotient equals to this, that is x square plus x minus 3, and remainder equals to 8. This is your remainder. So in this way children, you can perform division, and you should know to divide the algebraic polynomial or algebraic expression, because these are very useful in few questions where you require to know the division of the polynomial. So follow the steps carefully and you perform the division. What we have to divide px by gx. First of all, we arrange the term of gx or px, whatever is the polynomial. In arranging the term, we arrange it from the power in decreasing order. The greatest power will be the first term, and in decreasing order you have to arrange the polynomial. Our polynomial px was well arranged, but gx was not arranged, so we first arrange the polynomial x square minus x plus 1. And now when we start division, then we have to think that by which number we have to multiply in the divisor to get the first term of the dividend. Always keep in your mind, you have to get the first term of the dividend by multiplying any number in the divisor. So our x square is the first term of the divisor and the dividend is, the first term of the dividend is x to the power 4. So it is obvious that when you multiply the divisor by x square, then you will get the first term of the dividend, that is x to the power 4. So multiplying by x square, we will have x to the power 4. There is mistake. No, take. And this, because minus x cube will come and minus x cube is not in this term. So we have written this minus x cube as a last term. And thereafter plus x square. Okay. And now you have to change the sign. So change the sign of the expression which you got the multiplying by the multiplying in the divisor. So it will plus, so it will be minus. It is plus, so it will minus, and it is minus, so it will plus. So this plus minus will get cancelled. And now x cube has no similar term upward, so we first write the x cube, and this minus 3x square minus x square will become minus 4x square, and borrow the remaining terms. In this division you can borrow one or more terms together. So plus 4x plus 5. Now we have to bring x cube as the first term in multiplying the divisor. So by multiplying x, we can bring out x cube minus 3x square plus x. So again you change the sign, minus plus minus, this plus x cube minus x cube will get cancelled. So now we have minus x square plus x square which will be minus 3x square, and this plus 4x minus x will become plus 3x, and this plus 5 will remain as it is. Now in this expression our first term is minus 3x square. So we have to multiply the divisor by minus 3 to bring the first term minus 3x square. So by dividing, multiplying minus 3, so it will become minus 3x square minus minus plus 3x minus 3. Now change the sign, plus minus plus. So this is your cancel. Now 5 plus 3 will become 8. And now it is the constant polynomial, and we know that the constant polynomial has remainder as 0. So here it is, the remainder is 0 less than the degree of divisor. So now division is not further possible, and this is your quotient. Quotient equals to x square plus x minus 3, and remainder is your 8. So in this way you can do divisions, which is very important. Now the second question is also check whether the first polynomial is factor the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. Now we have to check the divisor, is it or not. Two polynomials are given, first polynomial and the second polynomial. So in factor also we need to do division. So let's see one question I am doing from question number 2 itself. So let's see question number 2. Which question I should take? Okay, I am taking third question. Third question is what? Check whether first factor of second polynomial. Let first polynomial be gx. Gx is what? X cube minus 3x plus 1. Okay, and your second polynomial, let px, and px is what? X to the power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. This is two polynomials are given. First polynomial, we supposed it at gx, and second polynomial, we supposed it at px is given. Now you have to check whether first polynomial, that is gx, is factor of second polynomial, that is px. It means you have to check gx is factor of px or not. So gx will be factor of px only if when we divide px by gx and remainder becomes 0, then we say that gx is a factor of px. So let's do division. Here gx, or just you divide x cube minus 3x plus 1, this is your gx, and you have to divide px, so x to the power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay, now you see there is x cube and you have to bring x to the power 5, so you need to multiply it by x square. So when you multiply by x square, then you will have x to the power 5 minus 3x cube plus x square. So change the sign, minus plus minus. This x5 will get cancelled and x square also get cancelled. Now you have minus 4x cube plus 3x square. So it will be here minus x cube, 1x cube, or you simply write x cube plus 3x plus 1. Now you have to bring minus x cube plus 3x plus 1. So by multiplying by minus 1, just you multiply it in minus 1. So you will get minus x cube plus 3x minus 1. When you multiply by minus 1, then you will got minus x cube minus plus 3x plus minus 1. Now again you change the sign. So it is plus, it is minus, it is plus. So this x cube got cancelled, plus 3x minus 3x got cancelled, but this plus 1 and plus 1 will become 2. So children, here remainder is 2. Remainder is not 0. This remainder is not equal to 0. So we can write that gx is not factor of px. If remainder comes 0, then it will be gx will be the factor of px. But here the remainder is not equal to 0. It is 2. So you can write here, since remainder is 2, which is not equal to 0. So we can conclude that our expression gx is not the factor of px. So in this way you have to solve. This is also solved by doing the division. So in this way you can solve the question number 2 of this type. So this is the way, by doing the simply divisions, you can check question number 1 and 2 of this exercise. So I hope, students, that all of you have understand the division today, and now you are supposed to do these all questions of division from the chapters. So your now homework is that do exercise 2.3 and with examples also. Examples given in your book. So you must practice the exercise questions and the questions given in examples also to understand these things in better manner. When you do it by yourself, then you will got how to solve it. So try to do the things which are supposed by you to complete it. Okay, thank you.